Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and I'm here with a Pauper League. Finally, I've been on vacation for over 2 weeks. I'm back. I just made one video right before this. I did my Modern Horizons 2 complete set review and top 5 list for Pauper. So go check that out. It's on my channel. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. There's going to be a link in the description below to go to the channel and to subscribe. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. Throw a like on this video, go like that video, and go check it out. Go check out my channel. A lot of good content on there, something for everyone. And if you do like my content, please consider supporting me by either just liking a video, throwing a comment on there. I appreciate the help. Okay, I am so excited again. I haven't played with these new Modern Horizons 2 cards yet, so I'm stoked to get into this. And this is a new build of Affinity, and let's just get right into the deck, and then we'll get into some games. So we're playing the new Mirror Enforcer and Sojourner's Companion. So we have 8 Mirror Enforcers essentially now. So our deck is basically entirely built around that. We're playing Frogmite, which not everyone's doing, and I'm trying out Ethereum Spinner. I kind of wanted to play Gear Seeker Serpent. It might be better, but I think Spinner just seems more fun to play for this league, and it might be really strong. So this is 3 mana, 2/1. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you make a 1/1 Thopter with flying. So you can do things like turn 3, Spinner, Frogmite, Mirror Enforcer, Sojourner's Companion, or something. And then you've made a bunch of flyers, and all these spells here trigger Spinner. So we have a bunch of spells that do, and even if you're just getting 1 or 2 Thopters, you're getting some good value. Of course, we have the 4 Atog, we have 4 Prism, 4 Star, couple Flings, couple Ichor Wellsprings for value, and Witching Well. As much as I hate this card, I think it's better now. We have so many more artifact lands that produce blue mana. Our mana is much better with these new artifact lands. They're indestructible. This deck is fire. This deck is lit right now. This deck is hard to stop. This and Chatterstorm are the new two like breakout decks after Modern Horizons 2. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna be playing some Chatterstorm before it gets banned as well. Hopefully it doesn't get banned, today. So again, gonna jam this Affinity deck here. Pretty standard for a new Affinity build. Again, you can do things like play Gear Seeker Servant. You can not play Frogmite. You can still play Disciple of the Vault by cutting like these cards. You can play Cart Clan Shaman in the main deck. This is probably the best card against Chatterstorm. So I wanted to play 2 in the main, but I was like, I'm just gonna try it with 4 in the sideboard, and then I'm just gonna board 4 in against Chatterstorm. And again, Chatterstorm, my plan is going to be to just try to spinner and just kind of like make a really wide board really fast and hope they don't kill me on turn 1. Again, I haven't played for 2 weeks, so I don't know exactly how the meta is going to be, but just a pretty stock main deck of Affinity. We're trying to play a bunch of 4/4s quickly and go for that. The other thing that I might want to try to build is a list similar to this, but also just play Lotus Petal, because Lotus Petal can be pretty sick by going like Lotus Petal and getting out early Frogmites and even like turn 1 Mirror Enforcers if your hand is just godlike. But I think I like this build without Lotus Petals for now. As far as the sideboard, 3 Hydroblast. It's good against this deck actually. So I like 3 Hydro, 2 Dispel for Storm, go up to 3 Dispel against Storm. And also all the Cart Clan Shamans, a couple Pyroblasts, and 4 Ancient Grudge for the Mirror. With the new artifact lands being indestructible, I think Gorilla Shaman's okay, but it gets a lot worse. Because if their draw is just like 2 artifact tap lands that are indestructible and 1 Seed of the Synod or something, Gorilla Shaman just gets a lot worse in those situations. And I'd rather just Ancient Grudge all their 4/4s. Hate it how it keeps moving over like that. But yeah, 4 Ancient Grudge for the Mirror, 4 Cart Clan for Chatterstorm. So very narrow sideboard, but very focused on what I'm expecting a lot of people to play. So just a standard Affinity deck. Let's get right into the game. Let's go round 1. All right, welcome to round 1 here. We're against Joaki. I don't think I've played this opponent before, which is nice. Would you like to play first? Yes. This hand is not very good. I mean, we have a Fling in our opening hand, which is kind of dead. We only have 1 land. If I can get to this Prism, it becomes okay, but we also have an early Dispel, which we don't know if it's good. Oh, this is a little different too than I'm used to. You too, brother. Okay. Let's mull. I think I gotta go to 5. Just not drawing lands here. Okay. Well, rough start to the league. Oh man. One land, zero land, zero land. Okay. I think I might just concede and not show them what I'm on so they don't bring in a bunch of hate. This is just incredible. I think I'm not going to play a land here. Don't know if I can win this game. And I don't know if I want to show them what I'm on. It was not greedy mulligans. I just didn't have really a keepable hand. I could have kept one of the early hands, but again, I'm just going to let them play stuff. I could be playing lands out here, but they've just on blue black Fey or Delver. Mountain blue red Fey. I just don't want them to be able to bring in a bunch of like ancient grudges and stuff while they have a foiled out Fey deck. It's cool. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna concede this. We're on two. We could fight, but I'm just gonna sideboard, bring in Pyroblasts and Hydroblasts, and then they won't get to sideboard against us. I think I'm again, yeah, I'm just gonna concede. They probably are gonna put us on like Chatterstorm or something. Maybe I should start playing lands. It's just so tough. Because I could have just been playing lands out. I'm just gonna wait to see another card or two, then I'm just gonna concede. Okay, yeah, I'm on the concede plan here. Bolt me. All right. They're gonna ninja this back, I assume. Ponder. Yeah, I think their whole deck is foil. I personally don't like foils, but it is cool to still have like a fully foiled out Pauper deck. Might as well do it with blue red Vet. It's my favorite deck. They're just probably not gonna play anything. They have a bunch of spell stutters and stuff. Let's just go to the next one. All right. So against Fae, I think I like Dispels, Pyroblasts, Hydroblasts. It's kind of a lot. I might not want all the Hydroblasts, especially because they're not even going to bring in hate. I could just do like this or something. I think I like going down on Fling. Could go down Witching Wells because they're kind of bad against Spell Stutter Sprites specifically. Also, Frogmite kind of gets trounced by Augur of Bolas. This is a lot to sideboard. I don't want to like dilute my game plan too much. Cut a spinner as well. And either an Ichor Wellspring or the other Witching Well. I think I like cutting the Witching Wells. Yeah, I can sneak them under Spell Setter if I have them early, but this is going to be pretty grindy. Should I just side out a Flame? Another Flame here? And then keep one Witching Well or keep all the Ethereum spinners? It's kind of bad to side out Frogmites. It's hard to sideboard with this deck now. Jeez. Do I side out Wellsprings? Just a lot of the grindiness and bring in the interaction. And then just focus on killing them with these. I don't think I need Fling. Okay, let's try this. I don't know if this is right. That was just brutal with the draws there in game one, but that'll happen. All good. Would you like to play first? Yes. Now we get to keep. Okay. Wonder if they, again, thought we're on Chatterstorm or something else. Who knows, but... So I'm obviously going to wait till turn 3 to go Spinner into Frogmite. Just turn 2, I'll just play a Tog here. Those are just brutal draws. Okay, just get to jam a Tog. Nice. Mirror Enforcer's a good one. So I might be able to have a pretty insane T3 here. And all my lands are indestructible. Love it. I think there's basically no way they can sideboard because we just didn't play a spell. They're going Ponder right now. Sweet. Get to resolve a Spinner. So yeah, I go Spinner into Frogmite. And can I play a Mirror Enforcer? I have 3, 4, 5. No, cannot. But I still get to get value out of this spinner by making a 1/1 flying, which is just so good against that fairy seer. It's actually kind of insane. And I'm threatening to kill pretty soon with a Tog here. Another Frogmite would be sick. Oh, Thoughtcast. Let's just stick to the plan. Let's go Spinner, Frogmite, yield to this. So again, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 artifact off just casting Mirror Enforcer here. Unfortunate. But I get to, yeah, kind of go off next turn with the spell up, which is really nice. I can also just play a Thoughtcast, but I'm going to start by playing a Mirror Enforcer. Trigger Spinner. If they just like bolt Spinner right now, that's fine. It's weird that this is like blue flying here. That doesn't make sense. It's like it just has flying. The tokens on Magic Online have been messed up recently. Preordain, okay. I wonder if they're just leaving up Counterspell here. I think they have to chump a Tog next turn. Because I'm gonna Mirror Enforcer, put 2 more artifacts into play. Bolt a Tog. So I can sack a Thopter or a Frogmite. I definitely should sack something. I think it's between these two. I think I want to keep all my lands. I think I'll just sack a Thopter here. Another Fairy Seer, and then they can attack for 1 if they want. Now I have 5 artifacts, so my Mirror Enforcer is going to cost 2. They also can't counter this Thoughtcast, so I could always start with that. Okay. I don't know if I need to yet. Why don't I just start with the Thoughtcast instead of leaving up the Dispel? I get to make a token here. This is insane. Yeah, they're going to have to chump a Tog. Another Thoughtcast that I can't quite cast yet. Yeah, Spinner. Pretty insane. And then, do I want to attack with Spinner as well? They're going to just trade for a Fairy Seer? I guess not. Just attack here and here. And I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 artifacts. So they do have to chump a Tog. But I don't really want to just let them kill Spinner. I'd rather play the long game. So I think I'm pretty far ahead here. Especially just with like these 2 Thopters, and I have my Mirror Enforcer down now. Just getting so much value out of this Spinner. And I side out Fling just because they have a lot of like counters and stuff that can stop it. Maybe I should have left in 1, but again, I think I can just try to beat them this way just by making a huge board. And just playing Pyroblast, Hydroblast, Dispel, plus a bunch of 4/4s. Augur Bolas, it's fine. Reveal nothing. Okay. They have 3 cards left only. Yes, they can have Counterspell, but that's fine. I can just lead on playing a Thoughtcast, trigger a Spinner, and then attack with everything. Oh, nice. All right, let's just go Companion, trigger, Thoughtcast, trigger. Wow, the Spinner's already made 5 Thopters this game. That's insane. Prism, and then I'll have Dispel up after this. This deck does feel pretty nuts. Wow, another Dispel. It's actually pretty nice. Let's just go Citadel, Star, then attack with everything. They only have 3 cards left. Now I just have Dispel up. Oops, I shouldn't have attacked with the spinner. I guess it's fine now. Fine now. Can just get in for damage. Doesn't really matter too much, but yeah, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. They go to 9, and I think they just die next turn. Spinner did its job. Made 5/1/1 flyings. Scred deal 4 to that. So how many? I would have to sack. I guess if I just sack 2 artifacts, I just save my Atog because then it has 6 toughness. So let's do it. Sack, draw, and then I still have Dispel up, which is nice. Wow, I really have Dispel up. Okay. And then I, again, just still have Dispel for whatever else, and they concede. Okay. Do I want to change anything? Do I want the 3rd Hydroblast? Probably not. I think 2 is fine, especially with all these Dispels to fight the counter magic. I kind of like the build as is, and I don't think I need Fling, really. I don't want to like put myself out there in order to get blown out. Again, I'd rather just win with these. The Mirror Enforcer Sojourner's Companion game plan seems pretty strong. Plus, like, I don't really want to side out Frogmite when I'm on the spinner plane as well. So, let's run it. Atog is very good. Pyroblast, Hydroblast, very good. Galblast. We just have a bunch of interaction. Triple Dispel, Hydroblast, Pyroblast. Love it. Man, this is rough. I can cast Galblast, but all I have is a Great Furnace. It's just not enough. All right, fine. Jesus Christ. All right, let's keep. I have to put 2 cards back. Maybe I'm just putting back Star Frogmite. Definitely Frogmite. It's just the lowest impact. And then it's between Star or Land, and I think it's just Star. I'd rather hit land drops, draw some thought casts. These mulligans have just been absolutely brutal. Like insane. I'm not gonna play around a Gorilla Shaman here. Just maybe if they like play a Fairy Seer or something, I'm gonna want to Gal Blast at end of turn. And if that's the case, I'd rather have played my Great Furnace. Probably just jamming a Tog here. Wonder if I should play Darksteel next turn. They choose to not shuffle. Fairy Seer? Yes. Okay, we'll let them scry and then I'll just blast this and then just slam. We can still win this game even on a multi-5 here. A Tog is massive. And they went 2 bottom, so they pondered and then they drew a card and then they bottomed the other 2. Okay. If they bolt a Tog, I'm probably not gonna save it. Yeah, I'm not gonna save it if they bolt a Tog. But I will jam a second Atog, most likely. They choose to not shuffle, and they're just going to leave up Counterspell. Okay, no, I'm not going to jam. Just go Darksteel, attack, pass the turn. Just going to hit for 1. Now I would definitely sack Darksteel to save Atog from a Lightning Bolt. Spell Stutter Sprite. I think I'm supposed to Gal Blast this, just so I don't get ninja'd or anything. Yeah, I would rather just not let them start getting a ninja going. Ponder, okay. I wonder if there's any way that this deck could just play like Preordain rather than Witching Well. Maybe Witching Well is better than Preordain, but because it puts an artifact into play that's good with the Mirror Enforcers and Companions. Scred for 4. All right, I gotta let that go. I can't sack 2 artifacts. Now they probably have Counterspell up as well. Pyroblast. All right, let's just wait. Can leave up Pyroblast here. If they go for another spell stutter sprite, I'm just going to counter it. Now I can just jam a Tog. Tap out for Ninja. Yep. Okay. Okay, Frogmite's decent. Pass. I cannot have 6 because I have the Atog out now. And if they attack, I wonder if I just block with trade Frogmite for it. Probably not. I probably just block with a Tog, sack Citadel. Like for a multi-5, I'm doing reasonable here because I never let them get their engine set up. They only have 2 cards left. One is Augur though. Are they going to guarantee? Oh, no, they bottom top, so it's not guarantee hit. Okay, well, they kill a Tog, and then I need to trade for Ninja. Okay. They don't want to trade. Galblast. Okay, let's just get rid of this now. Pass. And this is where Frogmite is bad against Augur Boss. Like I said, sideboarding after game 1. Okay, no second Ninja, please. Don't do it. Okay, nice. Okay. So they have a board of 2 creatures and a fair amount of lands, but if I draw a Thoughtcast at any point, it gets pretty good. I've used 3 Galvanic Blasts already. Be interesting to see how they scry here. Top. Oh god. Okay, well, that was probably the best draw. Suppose tapping like this. Okay. That was really good for compared to what it could have been. It could have just been draw land. Ha! That's funny. Got punished in this match so far, but also got rewarded. Opponent's probably like, are you kidding me? I wonder what card they left on top after Gorilla Shaman. Guess we'll find out next turn. Okay. Cast. 4/4, go. Wonder if they left a Bolt or a Ninja. Top on that Fairy Seer is brutal. A Braid the 4/4. Okay. We're still in this. We have a lot of 4/4s to draw. No reason to attack. I just bounce off their Augur. It wasn't a Shenanigans, which is good as well. Now they're drawing off the top. We're drawing off the top. Our good draws are Thoughtcasts. I suppose a Tog. Mirror Enforcers, and they went bottom there. Prism's good. Nice. Let's go. We're drawing well. Nice. Okay. And they're drawing randoms because they bottomed on the last Fairies here. If they draw a Ninja here, it's going to get pretty rough, but they only get the 1 draw off it. As long as they don't go Ninja into Counterspell. Don't do it. Nice. At 14. If they have a counter, they're going to counter this. If they didn't, that was pretty nice of them to not counter it. Okay. Maybe they have a Hydroblast. I need to start chumping a Tog. Scred that for 5. Well, I'm definitely saving it. I guess I can just sack 2 Prisms. Yeah, and then they're still just drawing randoms off the top. They're in trouble here. Wow. showing the power of Affinity. I mean, we've drawn incredibly well from the top deck. So, Augur Blast, no Hydroblast one time. Damn. Well, that was good. I'm going to 12. I can start slamming with Mirror Enforcer. Drawing more 4/4s is reasonable. Bridge, not quite going to cut it. They're going to obviously just take here. Okay. I mean, maybe we wanted Witching Wells, but again, it is bad against Spell Stutter Sprite. And they can just draw Ninja at any time. Damn. Thought we had it with that Atog, and then they went the Augur into Blue Blast. I also mulligan to 2 and then mulligan to 5 this match, so pretty rough. At 10, they have a card. Now we're drawing the lands. 2 more Thought Casts in the deck. Oh, they have a Bolt. I'm gonna not play this. They're gonna Bolt. Oh, wow, they just chunked? Interesting. Maybe they messed up? They're thinking here. 4 mana? Oh, Swirling Sandstorm. Okay. This is close. Go to 8. They have 1 card. I basically have no cards. Damn. Now Gorilla Shaman doesn't even really do it. I have 1 Atog left. Ah, damn. That's going to lock it up. Drawing the Hydroblast was pretty funny, though. Okay. Maybe stay alive if they don't... Oh, they can't play a Spell Stutter here. And we're dead. GG's. Just rough draws for us, but this deck is powerful. I always want more and more card advantage in this deck. I really don't feel bad about losing that one. Considering how bad our draws were, we still almost won the match. Like, they augured into Hydroblast right when they needed to. I mean, of course, we drew incredibly well off the top, but again, we mulled to 5, and those draws in game 1 were just insanely bad. So for drawing terrible to still be in the game against blue-red is really nice. So sweet. The deck seemed great, and I can't wait to get into game 2 or to match 2. Let's go. I'll see you there. Opa. Welcome to round 2 against G Philippi. And we have a keepable hand. Let's go. They mulligan to 6. I wouldn't be surprised if they're on Affinity as well. Haven't played for 2 weeks and then start running into the people we know. Like I said, wouldn't be surprised. Let's see how we do in the mirror here. I think I'm going to lead top land. Pass. I would like to wait until turn 3 because maybe I draw an Ethereum spinner. Okay, they play Prism. Okay, there's another untapped land though. Because I can go untap land, star, Frogmite, and then another untap land, and then start playing Mirror Enforcers out. I think I'm supposed to play untapped land here. Let's do it. Okay. Reasonable turn 2, and then turn 3 should be able to kind of go off, so to speak, here. Another Prism. So they have 5 artifacts, so they can't quite Mirror Enforcer here, but now they can. How many are they going to have? They can still Mirror Enforcer. 1? Just 1. Okay, well, we have 2. So they turn 3, 1, 4, 4, and we're going to turn 3, 2, 4, 4s. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. So I need to play untap land, Mirror Enforcer, and then Sojourners, and then pass the turn. We have quad Ancient Grudge for the matchup. No Gorilla Shamans, though. I wonder if we should have one Gorilla Shaman trip Ancient Grudge. Thoughtcast, okay. There's Witching Well, the value. The good thing is we do have our Tog here already, and they're gonna have to start chumping that pretty soon. You know, once you get to 10 artifacts, this is just lethal. Galvanic Blast. Wouldn't be surprised. Yep. I mean, obviously the mirror is going to be a big resource trade here. Another Frogmite. Almost want to just wait on that in a way. Because I could have cracked Star at some point as well, but I think I like sacking it to a Tog instead. I'm going to attack with Mirror Enforcer. I don't know if they're going to trade. They do. That's fine. And then let's just go Tog into Bridge. It's better to play Frogmite unless I draw a spinner, but now on this board, I think I want to play it. So let's just play it out. Again, I want to keep Star around to just eat with a Tog. If I need to sack it, I will, but I'd rather eat it with a Tog for value. They have these Witching Wells going here, which is pretty scary for the long game. But they also need to chump my Tog here, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm attacking with double Frogmite. 8 artifacts. I'm going to just attack with everything for sure. They only have 1 card in hand. Galblast the Atog? Oh, just draw. Galblast the Atog. So they're trading this for 2 artifacts. I think that's totally fine. They need to, because otherwise I threaten such a massive attack. Nice, Witching Well is good. So let's let that resolve and then sack another artifact here. Definitely better than letting the Atog die, for sure. And there's a Fling, okay, so we might just have it here. Let's just go Witching Well. Let's go bottom, top, bridge, attack with everything. And they have to block a Tog. Otherwise, I'm definitely going for it. I have to just make sure I can have lethal here, but I think I can. I think they need to block a Tog. Yeah, they do. So let's see, if I hit them to 16, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. So I'm a little bit short, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14, 15, 19 damage. Okay, well, I'm short, which sucks. So I guess I can sack Bridge or I can sack Witching Well. I know I'm drawing Ichor Wellspring. I guess I'm just sacking Well, as weird as that is, because I'm not trying to play the long game at this point. So let's just do it. It's kind of a weird line, but it's what we got. So again, 4, 5, 6. That's 12, 15 damage, 19. So I'm 1 short. They're probably like astounded that I sacked Witching Well, but again, if they want to tap 4 mana to draw 2, I'm just going to kill them, so. Even if they play like a Mirror Enforcer this turn, I might be able to just attack with everything. 4 mana? What? Oh, are they trying to draw it with Witching Well, I think? Yeah. This is a draw 2. Sure. Yeah, I feel like they're in trouble. especially with me drawing Ichor Wellspring here. I guess I could have left the land on top after this, just to guarantee you have another artifact in play. That would have been good. Dot cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I can just go eat this right now. Frogmite, nice. So this should be lethal. I'm just gonna go in. Not gonna play Thoughtcast. Just don't think I need to. And then I can pass one more time before damage, I think, but I'm just not gonna mess around. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Can I just wait for damage and then fling? I think it's better to just sack right now. Maybe there's some way I get blown out here, but I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Nice. So I do like Hydroblast here. 4 Ancient Grudge. Because Hydroblast just kills a Tog, which is really nice. Dispel is interesting, but I don't think that's where you want to be. I think I can go down one here. I can just take out Frogmite, just because it gets blinked by Mirror Enforcer and Sojourner's Companion. It does allow you to go faster, but I think that might be the cut. And then cut like a spinner too. And then just I can Ancient Grudge like all their 4/4s and their Witching Wells and stuff. Pyroblast is interesting in the mirror to counter and kill Witching Wells and counter Thoughtcasts and stuff. It's not terrible, but might be a little narrow. Trip Hydroblast is a lot, but again, killing a Tog is and countering it is just so massive. Also can just counter Galvanic Blasts and Gorilla Shaman and Ancient Grudge, so could board out a land, but that seems greedy. I don't hate this sideboard plan. Let's try this. I think the one fling is fine here. Sand looks good. Let's just leave bridge. Get the top land down. Turn 2, I'll probably just Prism here. I could double Wishing Well. Maybe that's better. Because I set up to draw a land next turn. Why don't I Witching Well, and then I could always just also play Star if I want. Because I want to draw an untapped artifact land next turn. Okay, well there you go. I think I can draw one of these. Bottom, top, and then go Seat into Star, so I don't waste the Scry of the second Witching Well. And then we should be able to get these companions going next turn. Classic turn 3, play a couple 4/4s. Thoughtcast, okay. Into Well. Okay, do they have a Frogmite? I'm just gonna play double companion here. So Great Furnace, that's 5, 6, 7 artifacts. Ooh, wow. These seem great. Let's go top, top, companion, companion. Pretty good turn 3, huh? That's the power of Witching Well. Sweet. But now I'm drawing Ancient Grudge. I can just kill 2 of their lands here. If they play some 4/4s, I can just Ancient Grudge those as well. I do have only 3 mana, but that's okay. The Witching Well squad, okay. I mean, killing these lands, they're not going to be able to utilize these. We'll see if they play some Mirror Enforcers here. Then I probably have to just kill those. I can also Thoughtcast whenever. Draw some cards. It would be nice to hit a land. I left the Hydroblast on top to help play around a Tog, which I think is good. Again, that was only my turn 3. Do they have the Mirror Enforcers here? They just have only 1. Wow. So I think I like starting with Thoughtcast. I can also crack Chromatic Star whenever I want. So let's go with Thoughtcast. Didn't hit a land. So now let's just go crack this for red, draw. Another Thoughtcast. Might as well just Thoughtcast, I think, right here, rather than leave up Hydroblast. Thoughtcast. There's a land. Nice. I could kill these lands, but I think just killing this is better. And then, again, just going to leave up Hydroblast now. And still having this Ancient Grudge is really good. If they go to Ancient Grudge, I'll just Hydroblast it. At least half of it. They played triple Thoughtcast. We've only played 2, but we're obviously really far ahead on board here. Having this Ancient Grudge is nice. I might want to just hold it to kill more Mirror Enforcers later. Or I could even just kill Witching Wells with it, as weird as that is, but it seems a little much. They're not going to play anything. Interesting. I mean, I can just start by just attacking right now. Seems reasonable. And I can crack Witching Wells, but I'd rather leave up stuff. I mean, I can also just go like Ancient Grudge, or kill 2 of these. They just have 6 cards in hand. I'd rather Ancient Grudge their creatures at this point. Like, both of us are already relatively established, so I'm just going to play an Ichor Wellspring. Another Ancient Grudge. All right, now I'm just going to pass the turn. Leave up Grudge and Hydroblast. They're up 4, so they're also dead to any Gallblast I draw. What do they have in hand? Just all whack stuff? I just don't know. They're going to Gallblast a companion here. Wow, their draw just all they have is just the card advantage stuff. They don't have actual threats, or maybe they sided out some number of these. I don't know. Feel like that's where you want to be in the matchup, though. What you got? They're just gonna dump like 3 or 4 Mirror Enforcers here? I could beat that. I wonder if they have Ancient Grudges? A Tog. I can just counter this. I think I do. They can dispel back. But then they're still just dead, right? Because I have 2 4/4s and they're at 4. So if they counter this, then they're dead. If they let this resolve, yeah, they can see. GG's, G Philippi. Reaping the Graves. I've seen a lot of people have this. And then, multiple blue blasts in hand and the fling. Oh, I've never seen this fling art. Oh wow, he's literally about to get catapulted. It's kind of cool. Still like the OG fling art, but yeah, they just got kind of stuck with a bunch of blue blasts in hand. Yeah, we were just sitting on these Ancient Grudges, and were they tapped out for the Mirror Enforcer when I Gal Blasted, or maybe they were just saving these for future Togs. But yeah, GG's just didn't break their way. We just played 2 4/4s on turn 3, and nice. See you in round 3. Let's go. After winning the mirror, fight back to 1-1. We're on the play against Tsukai. Keep this mediocre hand here. I want more card advantage. I always want more card advantage. Might have to figure out a way to build more card advantage into this shell. I don't hate going harder on Icar, Wellspring, and even I used to like playing Perilous Research. One blue, one colorless instant. I don't know if is it additional cost or is it sacrifice a permanent? I think it's sacrifice a permanent, draw two. So you play like three Icar Wellspring, three Perilous Research, and then you combo by sacking Icar Wellspring, drawing three cards, Ancestral Recall. But it seems so good to just like play infinite card advantage with all these mirror enforcers. So yeah, that seems pretty good. I wonder if I want to go turn to a Tog here or turn to Frogmite. I think turn to a Tog, especially against Island. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Wonder what we're up against here. If it's just another blue-black or blue-red Fae. Brainstorm. This way, because playing a Tog early, next turn I get to go like Prism, Frogmite, Land, and then I have a lot of artifacts out, so I'm already threatening a massive, massive Atog at this point. Okay, well, I also slipped this in under a counterspell, it looks like, so that's nice. Icar Wellspring. I feel like that's just going to draw a counterspell if I play it. Maybe I play Prism first, because I don't really need the Prism. I'm going to do that. They should probably still counter this if they start sitting on counterspell. Yeah. And then just run out my 2/2 and attack for 1. And then next turn I can play Wellspring plus another Atog. Maybe even bait with an Atog first and then resolve Wellspring, because I would much rather resolve this. Wellspring is just such a sick card, actually. It was just like in KCI was one of the best cards, and it's really good here too. Just an artifact that provides a lot of card advantage and can sit and play. Very unassuming card, but really strong. I'm gonna play another island here and then pass with counterspell. No, they're gonna lightning bolt the Atog. Oh, swamp. And then play island. Wow. Okay, they're going deep here. Are they just dead? Depending on what I draw, I guess. 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts. That's 12, 13, 14. Not quite. I guess I'm not even that close to killing them, but that was a good one. Why don't we start with Witching Well? They're in trouble here. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can just go. I think I bottom the other Frogmite actually. Let's go bottom, top, land, Icar Wellspring. Just pretend like I have a Galvanic Blast. And then I also get to play a Mirror Enforcer here. And then is this lethal? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's not, I'm one artifact short, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. One artifact short. If this was like a Chromatic Star or something, that would have been lethal. Oh shit. I had lethal. I could have sacked Icar Wellspring, played Frogmite. Oh man, I might get punished for that. I mean, I'm still in a good position, but now they can just cast on this Atog. Damn. I had lethal, I just played a little bit too fast there. That was kind of a tough line to see. I should have just slowed down. Hope I don't get punished. Pretty brutal. Like if they have a snuff out now, they get to play swamp and have like a snuff out up all the time. One bottom, one top. God damn it. Cast down the Atog. Oh, Gurmag Angler. Oh man, feels bad though. Feels really bad. Okay, Chromatic Star. Let's just play this. They're gonna have to chump this Atog here. They could have Snuff Out, but I think I'm fine to start by eating at least one of these, probably both, before attacks. I just totally messed up there. Let's cast this. I'm gonna eat the Ichor Wellspring as well. Okay, there's land. Let's play it. Then attack with everything. And again, they have to chump a Tog, or they have to have Snuff Out. I guess if they have Snuff Out, I get wrecked. 5, 6, 7. I mean, it felt like they were F6'd. I'm going to start by sacking just this. I guess I can start by sacking this. They're not F6'd. 7, 8, 9. I think this is all I'm going to sacrifice here. 9, 10, 11. So if I sack 2 more things, I represent lethal here. 9, 10, 11. Oh no. I need to sack 3 more things. I wonder if I just go for it. And they have to have Snuff Out. So they're getting hit to 5. I fucked up this game. I had lethal. Just going. And then here's the Snuff Out. Well, I deserve it. I could have also just hit for a bunch of damage. Oh man. Feels pretty bad. Nothing I can say, just messed up. I realized it like 1 second after I made the play. So I was thinking like, since I've been off for 2 weeks, I'm like, I'm probably gonna make a lot of stupid mistakes when I start playing again, and that was true. Feels bad though. I hate making mistakes. Could have also played a Tog that turn, but I think that actually what I did was correct. But we'll just get the next 2 games, and if not, um, just learn from the punt there. So again, what I could have done is on the Witching Well gone top, and then just immediately sack the Ichor Wellspring to the Atog. Wow, they're attacking with both. Means they probably have another Angler. Oh, another Admiral. Interesting. And another Angler. Wow. Okay, let's start with Thoughtcast. If I can come back, that's incredible. I probably cannot come back. Let's just try to draw some more untapped lands here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna have to chump here. So I have to chump 1 Gurmag if they attack with everything. Sandbar, interesting. Now the problem is they get to bring in sideboard cards. Oh man, feels bad. So sorry for the punt, but let's move on, and I'm gonna stop talking about it and just gonna try to play well from here. I think this is what I like. I like siding out a fling and go down some of this stuff. Take out 1 more spinner. Spinner does seem pretty good. Like they have to answer it. And I'm gonna have priority to go like spinner into Frogmite. I mean, the fact that these just get blanked by uh they get blanked by augurs, I think it makes it a lot worse. Let's go with this. This looks good. We get triple dispel. I think having one fling is nice. We have double pyroblast as well. Would you like to play first? Yes. All right, this looks fine. Hopefully we can get some value out of this spinner. But it was kind of a convoluted line. I was just like thinking, okay, I don't have lethal from like the turn before, and then I should have thought about it more carefully. And then opponent just turned the corner on us. I wonder if they're Delverless blue black, or if they have Delvers. Not sure. I think I'm supposed to play a Tog here. Probably not. It's just wishing well. Set up our future draws. And I think this is supposed to be a bottom because I think I'd rather just try to draw lands. Witching Well. Is it good or is it terrible? Hydroblast. Okay. Land. Nice. So I can just play a blank spinner, or I can play a Thoughtcast. If I play a spinner, they're gonna have to kill it. Otherwise, I start getting good value. Like, they have to kill it on their turn. Otherwise, I go untap Thoughtcast into Mirror Enforcer, make a couple flyers. Seems good. They're gonna just kill the spinner right now, probably. Ponder first, and then like Echoing Decay this or something. Drawing the untapped land was really nice there, though. Yeah. Okay. Well, they cast down that rather than my other stuff, so it's reasonable. It's Thoughtcast. Okay. Well, we have some Atogs to spare here, so we can let them Hydroblast this first one, and then maybe we can protect the second one with this spell. There's the Hydroblast. Or it's actually kind of sick. Looks clean. There's Brainstorm. A little choked up on these non-artifact spells here. Okay, there's a Gurmag. That's a problem. Gurmag is good in this meta against all the 4/4s of this deck. But looks like we're getting punished here. Oh, man. Sure, these cost 3, so I can't quite get to them yet. Okay. So they've used 2 removal spells. See if they have any more. They do. They have a Fleet Admiral as well. Yep. Okay. I mean, if I draw an artifact land, I get to like deploy a bunch of stuff here. This game is not over. Okay, can I draw a land? Brutal. Oh man. Now I don't even really want to play this Atog either. I can just kill a Fleet Admiral right now. It's not great. Been a pretty brutal league so far, so rough entry back into Magic, but I deserve this match loss even because that was a pretty massive misplay when I think I almost assuredly had the win before they played the Swamp, and then I tossed this match out the window. But I've made worse mistakes before, that's for sure. Right, I'm gonna Thoughtcast again because I want to draw even more cheap artifacts. Okay, there's a seat. Let's go play seat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I go play Mirror Enforcer. I guess I could have cycled Sojourner's Companion at some point, but I don't think that's actually would have been good. I don't think that would have been good actually. And if this doesn't resolve, I can't play another one. So here's to hoping. If it does resolve, I get to play another one. If they just are going to play removal spells. Yeah. Just too awkward of a draw for us here. Also, it may have been a misplay to play Spinner. So sorry for the misplay there. Cost us the match for sure. Who knows if we would have won otherwise, but like I said, I was kind of thinking I'm not going to play that tight when I come back. I mean, I haven't played a match of Magic. I mean, I've played some Arena on mobile on the break, but that's not really the exact same. So understandable to make some misplays when I haven't played for a couple weeks. Lindoso, this is a Brazilian player. I know they were on Boggles for a while, but I expect them to be testing some new Modern Horizons 2 stuff. So wouldn't be surprised if they're on Chatterstorm. Yeah, Sand looks fine. I also wonder if you're supposed to play one basic in this deck to play around Cleansing Wildfire. Probably not. Man, people just like to play the same decks over and over and over and over. I like to switch up decks. I do not love to play the same deck every day, every week. All right, let's just keep getting this artifact count up. And now, next turn, the question is, how do I play it? I guess I'll just see what I draw. Okay, they make a 3/3 first strike. Okay, another land is really interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts potentially here. I would like to play a Tog this turn as well. So if I play Darksteel Citadel, that's 5 artifacts. Then Companion would cost 2 mana. I can go Darksteel Citadel Prism, see what I draw. I can go Darksteel Citadel Thoughtcast. I can just Thoughtcast right now. I think I like that best. I'm just going to do something. Okay, well, now I go Darksteel Citadel. Maybe I just play a Tog, because then I can threaten to win next turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play a Tog, keeping all my artifacts in play, and then next turn go like Darksteel Prism, like Mirror Enforcer, and then attack with a Tog, threaten lethal. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because if they just play like an Armadillo Cloak next turn and attack, I still might be able to beat that. Getting the Atog down in this matchup is huge, because then I can start attacking with it. Okay, they make a 4/4. Sure. Okay. 9/9. They have 1 Carlos mana up. So they don't attack. Wow. Maybe I can make them chump. That would be pretty incredible. So let's start with Rhythm. Oh, nice. Frogmite's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna play these, so I might as well just play them, and I can just eat this now. See what I draw. A Galvanic Blast. Let's go Darksteel Citadel Companion. And I think they have to chump, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that would be 21 damage. So I can just eat this Glade Cover Scout. So yeah, they have to chump. I have to sack a bunch of artifacts, but I get all this off the board. Seems good to me. Let's eat this. Eat this. Eat this. Nice. and then just pass the turn. What do they got? Ledgewalker is fine. Into Rancor, sure. Into Ethereal Armor? No. Blast you because I'm going to be tight on colored mana here. Okay, there's a late spinner that would have been good earlier, but I might as well just play it. It's another artifact I can sack to a Tog, and then I just attack with everything here. Okay, I don't really have sideboard for this matchup. I could go a little bit deep because I'm pretty sure Wendoso has brought in Gorilla Shaman against me in the past. I don't know if they're gonna have that now. I'm gonna do the classic Magic Online hack that some people don't like, but I like it. I'm gonna look up, see if Wendoso has, since they always play the same deck, if they have a result, their last result was May 26. Let's look up what they played though. Okay, but this list was before, this list was before MH2, I think, because this was May 26. But they don't really have Hate for Affinity in the board here, but they should now. But what is that going to be? Probably not red spells is my guess. So not sure what they're going to have, but I don't think I want to bring in Hydroblast. Cart Clan Shaman actually does seem good though, because if they go just turn 1 Boggle, I go turn 1 or turn 2 Shaman, and if they don't make their thing huge, I can just use Shaman to kill their thing. Seems good, right? Just take out some slow Witching Wells. Just bring in a million Shamans. Is 4 too much? I mean, it seems like really good interaction to me. I guess Blast also isn't that good. Do I want Witching Well and do I just not want Galvanic Blast? This helps race though. I don't hate this. Wishing Well just seems too slow, and I don't like Scry 2 that much. It's fine, but at least Galvanic Flash I can just go like kill you. Just 4 to face. Okay. Yep. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly why I wanted this card. So if they go Boggle, I just get to go Shaman Go, and then they're like, oh man, they can't play an enchantment onto this without me just getting to kill it. So this is pretty sick. They might play something to make me do it, but commune with the gods. Okay, see now I get to just start also playing more stuff out. I get to play a Prism. What they take into their hand? Abundant Growth. Oh, they have natural states. That makes sense. They probably have a bunch of natural states. It looks like they don't have any. Definitely don't want to block. And I'd like to not use Shaman given my draw, but if I have to, I have to. It's worth it, obviously. Like, they can't play an Ethereal Armor or an Armadillo Cloak or anything right now. They might have to play like an Ethereal Armor or something to get me to use it. Like, I can kill this Rancor, but I think I'm fine to let this resolve, and then I can just deal with this with like a 4/4 pretty easily. So I think I'm just going to let this resolve too. I'd rather keep all my artifacts in play to get my affinity for artifact cards going. Wow, they didn't attack. Can I play this? Yeah. I think I want to. Okay, sweet. Looking good. Crimson Acolyte. It has pro red. They could play planes after this. And then I won't be able to kill their Slippery Boggle, but I guess that's fine. Yeah, they're just not doing that. Okay. Looks good. So now I get to go seat into companion, into thoughtcast, into more lands. Okay, it's not great. So now I'm just going to. Now I can card clan shaman for one right now, then play another shaman. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I guess I sack Prism at this point. All my spells in my deck are blue and red, so I don't need the Prism. Oh, but then they can trade for a Frogmite with the Crimson Acolyte, right? But then this can trade for this anyway. I guess if they trade Crimson Acolyte for Frogmite, that's fine. Oh, I can't attack with that. Okay, just attack here. They take 6, and then I play a Shaman. So they're going to have to leave up white mana with this Crimson Acolyte here. Rancor on that, sure. Ethereal Armor. So it does have First Strike. I can fling my... Oh, fling deals damage. Oh no, I cannot fling. Fling deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to any target. So I can't fling this, but I can fling their face. Okay. So it's a 6/4 First Strike trample. And there's a Galvanic Blast, so I think that's lethal. Because if I attack with everything, I fling the 4. So 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, and lethal. Nice. So they're going to block here, and then I fling it, and then I Galvanic Blast them. This opponent just loves playing Boggles. Sweet. GG's Lindoso. Always fun playing against them. Okay, advance at 2-2, punt in round 3, but hopefully can still 3-2 this league. See you in round 5. All right, 2-2. Welcome to round 5. We're against Boss Nog. This deck feels great. Would you like to play first? Yes, I would. You two, boss. Let's roll. You are literally the boss, Boss Nog. All right, let's keep. You're the boss, Boss Nog. Do I want to play Tapland or do I want to just start playing artifacts out? I think I want to play Tapland. What are we against? The Mirror? No, Evolving Wilds. Or Island. Okay. Just jam. Okay, let's roll. Acre Wellspring, sweet. Let's just draw more Mirror Enforcers and Companions, please. I like this art on the Mirror Enforcer. Hard to tell what's even going on, but it's pretty sick. Cycle for Swamp. Island. Different art on your islands? Fairy Seer. Okay, that means it's more likely blue-red Fae. Let's see, I can do some pretty good stuff here. So now I could Gal Blast this right now, but I would like to play my Mirror Enforcer as well. And if they hit me with a Ninja once, then I can Gal Blast that. So that's okay. So I go 4 artifacts, 5, 6 artifacts. So I can't quite Mirror Enforcer unless I want to go Darksteel Citadel, Star, Mirror Enforcer. Maybe I do want to just go like Ichor Wellspring, Galvanic Blast, the Fairy Seer. Alternatively, I can also I can resolve a Thoughtcast. And killing this does seem pretty decent right now. For I think that's better than just playing 2 random artifacts and not playing a Mirror Enforcer. And going Star Mirror Enforcer doesn't seem that great. I mean, yes, I get a 4/4 down, but I think I'd rather kill this. So let's just go play Darksteel Citadel, play Ichor Wellspring. Maybe I should have played Prism instead to utilize more colored mana, but it's probably irrelevant. And then I'm just going to Galvanic Blast a Fairy Seer. Or I could just play another star here and just let them ninja and then kill the ninja. Alright. Let's do this. 6 artifacts on turn 3. I did have to play a tap land, but the tap lands are just so good. I have 2 indestructible lands. Are they going to ninja here? Again, if they do, I was kind of fine with this because now, instead of always being under the threat, like, oh, are they going to ninja like in the later game? I just get to kill the ninja and move on with my life. So I like it. And now I get to play this for 0. I like this line. Yes, they get to draw 1 card, but I think this is worthwhile. I played the island early. I can't get on board with the mismatching islands though. Darksteel Citadel. So do I start with a Thoughtcast here? See what I draw. Thoughtcast. Okay, these were great draws. Just deciding if I want to. I guess I'll just go Frogmite, Mirror Enforcer. And then I can go Prism and then Galvanic Blast. I guess I might want to go like Witching Well here. Let's just go blue mana draw, Witching Well. Another companion, nice. Let's go bottom. While these are decent, I don't think I want them. I can still play a land. So let's go companion, land, star. I guess I'll just leave the star in play. I'll just kill this. Not a bad turn 4. Yes, I only have 1 card in hand to their 7, but I also have 10 power in play, and a card here, 2 cards here, a card here, and an eventual card here. So I have a lot of cards. They're just not in my hand right now, but they'll be in my hands later, hopefully. And again, I just have 10 power in play, so they need to like start playing Snuff Outs. Then I still have a bunch more power, so this is looking reasonable. Yeah, they can stabilize, but I can draw a lot more cards. This is the first time I'm ever gonna like crack a Witching Well ever. There's 1 Snuff Out. Do they have another? Not yet. If they had one, they should probably play it now. No attacks, huh? All right, let's go add blue mana draw. Probably just cracking Witching Well here. Oh, now I can play a tap land. Yeah, let's just crack. Draw 2. Nice, another companion. Still think I'd rather play tap land than resolve star. Is that correct? No, maybe not. Maybe I'd rather resolve this to play around Spell Stutter Sprite. So let's just attack with both and then go seat, star, companion. Just these 0 mana 4/4s are pretty nuts. Double block this. Oh, chump. Okay, I'm fine with this. And then go seat, star, companion. Yeah, this deck is nuts. No sack outlet for this Wellspring yet, but we have 4 Togs in the deck. We have more Thoughtcasts and Witching Wells. Okay, yeah, 5/5 is annoying. Even blue-black Fae should probably be playing a lot more Anglers as well. Let's just go red draw. And then play a Prism. I don't need to leave the red floating or anything. I'm fine on colored mana. Okay, there's an Atog. It's nice. Let's go star. I think I will just play an Atog right now. I don't think there's a reason to sandbag. See, they're kind of stabilizing with the Angler here. They likely have a counter spell. They do. Good art on the counter spell. Good choice. Let's go bridge and then pass the turn. They won't be able to attack with their Angler here. More Witching Wells are now really good draws. More Thought Casts. Atogs. They foretell a Behold. They're kind of stuck on mana over there. Another bridge, huh? Okay, we're not doing anything. I just hate when you run out of card advantage. Like, I want everything to draw me cards. Now they're still going on the card advantage. What's that? I always forget the name of it. I'm bad with names. What's the 5 mana Rush of Knowledge? It's 5 mana sorcery, 1 blue mana. Draw cards equal to the highest converted mana cost among permanents you control. So like with one of these out, it's a 5 mana draw 7. But obviously it's pretty risky. Like if they just kill your companion or Mirror Enforcer in response, you just don't draw any cards, or you just draw 4, which is still pretty good. Do they have Ninja? No. Or they don't want to if they have it. I mean, I am kind of in trouble. This 5/5 just holding back my 4/4s. I don't really have good answers for this. I'm in trouble. They're just sitting here with a bunch of counter spells. Kind of went off in the early game and then just have no answer for a 5/5. It's the problem with the mono 4/4 deck. That's why Anglers should see a lot of play right now. There's the Ninja. I knew they had it from the way they thought for a second. You gotta pay attention to what your opponent could have and why they like are taking certain actions. And they definitely still have a counter spell. So I'm in a lot of trouble. I mean, it's not like this Ninja can continue to hit me here, but still, I'm just sitting here with all this mana. Like if I draw an Atog here, I am not gonna play it. There's a Fling. Don't want to use that yet. If I ever resolve an Atog later, then it's going to be nice to have the Fling. Let's just keep passing. I'm not under that much pressure yet. I'm just going for like attack with everything. They eat a Sojourner's Companion, then fling a Frogmite at Gurmag. It gets countered. It's just like ugly. They're attacking. What about a triple block here? And then if they go play, they probably have multiple removal spells, but then I could fling one of my things at the Gurmag. I think they're probably just planning to play a second Gurmag. If I go for the triple block and they go removal spell, they still just trade this for this. I don't know. I mean, obviously, if they're attacking, they think they're good against a triple block, or they're not expecting me to triple block. One or the other. Cast down that one. So I can just let that resolve. They're probably gonna snuff out another one, and then they have counter for Fling. I mean, I guess I go for Fling now. And then they just counter this. Then I lose. Oh god, that's brutal. They're at 10. I can resolve and Tog, but we just draw a bridge, and that's game. Yep, just petered out here. Maybe more Witching Wells is the key. Maybe that's where I want to be for card advantage, because then it's an early artifact you can play that gives you card advantage. This should be over for me though. They probably have another counter, and even if I draw a Thoughtcast into something, it's gonna be rough. Cast down. Okay. All right. They crushed me. Again, just kind of petered out. Didn't quite close the door. Okay, Pyroblasts and Dispels come in. And Frogmites and Fling comes out. Yeah, looks good. Love it. Let's try to fight back and 3-2 this league. See you in the next game. All right, after getting destroyed by the boss in game 1, let's go game 2. Would you like to play first? Yes. Not going to quite cut it. All right, this will work. A little clunky here, but I'll keep it. I'm going to put back a Dispel, I think. Just keep all my artifacts. Could have put back a land. I think that was close, but I potentially should have played Great Furnace there as well, but I don't hate this. I have so many decks I want to try out with new Modern Horizons 2 cards. It's pretty insane. This has been a fun one. A big salamander. Love it. Ice Tunnel go. Ooh. Do I want to just resolve that? It's likely just to die anyway. I think I'd rather resolve this, because then I get my blue source in play. And another artifact. Okay, they just passed the turn, huh? Let's go well. If this doesn't resolve, I can still play a Tog, which is nice. Does resolve. And I feel like Frogmite's not high impact enough. What about Star? It's good food for a Tog, but does that really matter? They can just bottom it. 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts. So I can just tap out for a Mirror Enforcer. I like it. No counterspell. I'm expecting a cast down here. No. Just nothing. Chainer's Edict. Okay. Now they don't have a counterspell. Another Mirror Enforcer is good. Let's go land. Sojourners. Mirror Enforcer, a Tog, pass. And then I can Witching Well next turn. Hydroblast? Yeah. Well, that was going to happen regardless. There's a Snuff Out and another Snuff Out. Just dealing with my 4/4s here. Maybe the Frogmite-less version is best. Maybe Frogmite's just not good enough anymore. Maybe you just don't need it. And there you go. Brainstorm, Shuffle, Island, play it. I'll leave up Counterspell here. Prism. I'm going to attack for 4. And then I'm just going to crack Witching Well right now, I think. I could just play Prism too, but I think I like cracking Well. I get to draw 2. I can play a tap land if I draw it. Thoughtcast and Dispel. Okay. Reasonable. Just F6 here. They only have 4 cards left. Down to 12. Tap out for Ninja. Wow. All right, let's go Prism into Thoughtcast. Ooh, that's good. Let's go Thoughtcast here. Land. Mirror Enforcer. Chromatic Star. I'm gonna attack. I need to keep pressuring them. I want to represent lethal next turn. And I have a Dispel for like a removal spell on this. They can't Flashback Edict yet. And even if they could, I could always sack this. Oh, they just have nothing? What? Oh, they have a Agony Warp? Oh, Echoing Truth. I mean, I'm going to try to counter this. I don't know if I needed to crack Star, but... Ooh, do I want to just Gal Blast this now? Or do I want to Dispel? I think I'd rather Dispel because I could save Gal Blast to go face. Yeah, they could have a counter or a spell stutter here, but worst case, then they just draw one card. And I still have lethal now because I can attack for 4, blast for 4. So I like this line. I'm gonna go for lethal. Okay, maybe I won't now. We'll see. Ooh, I like that. Let's go spinner, mirror enforcer. See if it resolves. If this gets countered, then I just have lethal. Awesome. I guess they could have snuff out. So let's just play it correctly here. Attack and then Gal Blast you. I guess snuff out. I would still be able to beat that. Okay, nice. All right, all right. Yeah, maybe the Frogmiteless version is best. Again, these have been okay, but I haven't drawn them that much. I guess I need to test them more. It's too early to say about Spinner, but it's a sweet card. I love all the dispels here. Should I bring in one more Frogmite over anything? Like Fling does get pretty sketchy. Maybe I just side out both Flings. Because I sided differently earlier against blue-black. Maybe just go like this. This is reasonable. I think I sided out Ichor Wellsprings and Witching Wells, but I think I like this plan here. A lot of mulliganing. Let's mulligan. Let's keep. Just put back a Prism here. I think keeping 3 lands is good. I could also just put back something like a Darksteel Citadel. And then go turn 2 Prism, turn 3 Prism. Because I will hopefully draw more lands naturally. I'm going to get a little greedy and do this. This makes me able to just draw more spells because I get to draw cards from Pathetic Prism, so I like it. All right, I'm just going to leave Silver Bluff, not Spire Bluff. Silver Bluff Bridge. Turn 2 Prism. Brainstorm, and then maybe another shuffle effect here. We've faced like kind of like the decks you'd expect for the most part. A couple blue decks, we faced the Mirror, we faced Boggles, so pretty typical. There's just so much I want to do. They fetch land and then they brainstorm fetch land, so they're just setting up, setting up, setting up. And we are just setting up as well. Dispel is good. I like Dispel. Augur into Snuff Out. Or nothing. Snuff Out, called it. Alright, a Tog is nice. So let's go land, Frogmite. I could just play a Tog and then leave up Dispel. Could also play a Thoughtcast. I can go like Thoughtcast into Galvanic Blast right now on this. Do I even need to Gal Blast this? Not really. Angler is kind of like what I'm worried about. They have a Snuff Out. This is like an interesting spot. I have a lot of choices. Playing a Tog this turn seems good, but I also do want to play Thoughtcast. Mirror Enforcer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't want to tap out for this, really. I'm just going to pass the turn with Galblast and Dispel up here. Take it slow. I'm not in any rush. If they go like Swamp, snuff out your Frogmite, and then attack, I can Galblast with Dispel to stop them from ninjaing me. Another Augur. Yep, that's unfortunate. No counterspell, please. Cast down. That's a good one for them, but beatable. I'd like to sandbag this Atog now and start eating through their removal. This is going to be a grind. All right. Now, I guess I can just lead on another Thoughtcast, actually. Thoughtcast. Oh, Ethereum Spinner. Nice. I definitely want to set this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I do want to set it up with Counterspell as well. So now I think I'm... Now I'm just going to go Seat into Prism and then leave up either Dispel or Pyroblast. And then next turn go for Spinner plus Enforcer, or even sandbag longer and try to set up like Spinner into multiple Enforcers with counterspells up. Another Galblast is sweet. Let's just pass. They probably have a counterspell as well. I'd be surprised if they do not. But yeah, again, even getting just the value of the one flyer out of the spinner is worth it here. All right, so I think they're trying to ninja, but I don't want to get crushed by a spell stutter sprite. So I think I need to let this happen. Just let them ninja. Then I can kill it later. I don't want to get spell stuttered. So if I go Galblast, I go spell stutter. Then they're tapped out. Then I can kind of go off on my next turn. I mean, sure. So it was the same result if I tried to Galblast earlier. Yes, they get to draw one card, but now they're kind of tapped out. And I can always dispel like a snuff out or something. We know they have cast down. I'm in no rush to play this. I'd like to set up a Tog plus fling this game. No land. Okay. Another bridge is not ideal, but this is still fine. So we go spinner. I almost misclicked on Mirror Enforcer there. Mirror Enforcer, trigger. Maybe I was too hasty on those Thoughtcasts, but I think resolving them was really good. So I can just dispel this. Then they're going to cast on it, but that fights through their removal. Can also just Galblast the ninja right now. And then just save my dispel for later. Kind of like that. I think this is the safest thing. While they're tapped out, just get this off the table. I think this is one way that I lose. So yeah, I get value out of my spinner by getting my flyer, and then I can attack. Maybe I shouldn't attack. They have 6 cards in hand, so they can go like cast down the Mirror Enforcer, attack ninja. I'm gonna play around that. Just not gonna attack. They'll probably just angler here. So they do have a snuff out. Okay, well, I'm getting closer to having my Atog stick around. There's a Fairy Seer. Adopter Token's got that on lock. They're also down to 12. Top, oh god. We know they have an auger in hand that they are choosing to not play right now. Interesting. Just lead Prism. Again, I'd like to wait on this Atog. Okay. Now I think I play the first one. Might as well start fighting through stuff. I think this is correct. Not 100% sure. No attacks. We know they still have cast down. They're going to cast down the Atog now. Yep. They're really just stuck on 4 lands, but it's not that bad for them. All right, I'm just going to pass. No reason to just jam this Atog into a counterspell when I have triple Dispel in my deck, plus more 4/4s that they may have to kill or counter. So I'm running 18 lands, but it's feeling like a little bit too much. I kind of like 17 land. I like going greedy in these type of decks because you draw a lot of cards, you get flooded when you have 18. Okay, they missed on Augur. There we go. They could have set up a hit earlier, most likely. Witching Well. That will probably draw a counter if they have it. Oh god, that's why. It's brutal. All right, I think I need to just play this because now I'm playing around counterspell. They have another Snuff Out. Wow. Okay. They have 2 cards left. I have 0. Ninja would be real bad. Augur. Can't believe they've been on 4 mana this entire game. I know they've brainstorm shuffled, but still. The power of blue. One bottom, one top. More Atogs, Thoughtcast, Wishing Wells. That's where I want to be. Do they have Ninja? Oh, they only have 1 mana. What am I saying? Perfect timing. $17 to 8. I've used 2 Galvanic Blasts. 4th Augur. 4 of a kind. What do they got? No cards in hand. They're missing on Augurs. They're not setting him up though, so makes sense. I will trade here, even though they can ninja this back later. I think it's worth it to trade early. I have 9 minutes, plenty of time. Okay. Tog with the spell up. Let's go. Spell Stutter Sprite would be worst case scenario. You're gonna have to start chumping this. I have plenty of artifacts here, but they could easily have another cast down or snuff out. They're at 8. Cast down. Yeah. Oh, this is the Angler. Oh, Edict? Wow. Okay. If they attack with everything, I'm going to block and sack. No attacks. They have 2 cards left. I'm going to hold that in my hand, pretend like I have something. They're just going to start trading Augur for random artifacts here. I'm not going to F6 as well. They're not close to flashing back Edict. It's kind of surprising that they still have Edict in the deck. Right, Gurmag is fine. It's something that can start clocking me though. They may want to attack with everything except one Augur. They do. So I get hit to 13. All right. Galblast, this would be a good draw. What if their last card is just another island or something? I think I'm supposed to just keep attacking and keep pressuring them this way. I'm going to just play this Ethereum spinner out though. Even though it can get killed, sure. Oh, counterspell. Okay. So I get hit for 7, and then they chump with Augur again. So Fling is game. Oh, God. So now I need Thoughtcast or Witching Well, basically. I should play this out now. They should not stay back. They should just hit. I guess it doesn't really matter. They have lethal next turn anyway. So I have to top deck here. Top deck Hydroblast was brutal. Okay. It's not over. So Fling off the top is still lethal. Guess I'm just going to play this. So no removal spell or Hydroblast. Wow. That's lethal. They just literally just top decked randomly Hydroblast, Hydroblast. GG lucky, yeah. GG's. It was close. See, they said GG first, but they're saying GG I got lucky. It was close. It was close. That was a fun league. And again, I could have been 3-2 in this league or better. A little rusty here, but still a fun one. I really liked the list. I want more card advantage. I don't know about spinners and frogmites. I never had crazy draws. In game 1, was it, where I went like spinner into some mirror enforcers and stuff, which was good, but even that was slow value. I don't think this card is gonna cut it. It was fun to try it out, but um, let's just do what I like to do here and move forward with some classic changes at the end. So let's maybe. I honestly don't hate the Disciple version because Disciple plus a Tog is just so nice. Um, but I don't know if you need to do that. Um, you can also run Springleaf Drum and just like deploy your Mirror Enforcers really fast because Springleaf Drum Frogmite is kind of a combo. But we can add some of these and just go big. This isn't bad, just like doing something like this. Or maybe, yeah, I'm not exactly sure. We can also run Teamer Battle Rage or two is not bad. It's going it's going a little bit deep. Or I can just go like again a little less and just do something like this. This doesn't look bad to me. I mean, Frogmites are kind of underpowered. I think maybe next time I'll try a Disciple of the Vault version. And could also get back to nobody's running it anymore, but Thraben Inspector, just because it's a cheap card that makes an artifact, and you could still just be like some type of Jeskai Affinity deck, but this looks reasonable to me too. Just adding a couple Gear Seeker Serpents and a Witching Well over the Ethereum Sculptor, this is probably better. 2 mana 5/6. This just helps you against like Gurmag Anglers and stuff, just making a 5/6. Maybe even like again 3 of these is reasonable. Because again, even like a 3 or 4 mana 5/6 that can become unblockable in the late game is good. And I do like Frogmites with all these because it helps you have another 0 mana artifact that's relevant to get you to these. So maybe this is what I would try next time. Again, I also wanted to cut 1 land. Should I do this? Just go greed? Sure. Yeah, I'd try this next time. Sideboard was fine. I did kind of want 1 more Pyroblast for the blue decks. So I could go 3 Ancient Grudge. I don't think it can go down on Cart Clan Shaman. Um, and I can just try to race burn. Just do something like this. Because I only wanted 2 Hydroblast in the mirror anyway. So yeah, this is what I would try moving forward. But that was a lot of fun. Really good league. Thank you for watching. My channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. Again, there's going to be a link in the description below to subscribe or to just go to my channel. So go check it out, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Till next time. Peace.